All right, team, good morning. I just want to say thanks for listening in to another weekly video update. These updates are incredibly important to me. It's my way of trying to reach out to the 190,000 soldiers, civilians, and contractors, and many family members we're finding out. And so I appreciate your indulgence to listen in every week. I will tell you they become very helpful to me because many of you provide feedback through email and phone calls, even texts. And I take that feedback seriously. Whether it's a personal email to me saying thank you for what we're doing every day, whether it's somebody saying, hey, I think we could do something better, or whether it's you having a really true innovative idea that you want to share, it has been incredibly powerful for me. And I just want to say thanks for taking time to listen and provide feedback. So this past week in the Perna's household, really kind of uneventful. You know, we've spent time Skyping with our grandchildren, right? 3 great granddaughters. Our son and daughter-in-law are in the Navy, lieutenant in the Navy, and they live in Norfolk. And so being able to talk to them, Skype is powerful. Our other son lives in San Diego, and he also is a GS-13 for the Navy. And Skyping with him is really helpful to us. So it helps keep our own personal routine and focus, you know, in the right way. And I'll talk a little bit more about that. The adventures of me, right? I'd love to tell you I figured out something new. Not really. I kept myself busy mowing the lawn, cutting down the bushes, hanging up some pictures, moving some things so to get the house organized for the future. Basic tasks that allow me to start and finish and really feel good about what I did. To that point, I get a lot of email asking me, do I ever get worried about what's happening? What's happening with the coronavirus? What's happening with our mission? What's happening with the workforce? Do I ever find myself stressing over any of those situations? And I just want to share with you, you know, how I go about this. You have to take things one step at a time. At least that's the way I do it. So when I wake up in the morning, my first thoughts are thank you, right? Thanks for all that I have. Thank you for the opportunity to go live another day. Thanks for the family and friends I have, the health that I have. And so it's about being grateful. In that end, you know, I've been personally blessed. We've been blessed. You know, from there, you know, it is about getting up and doing physical fitness. I go eat breakfast. I think about what I have to do for the day, and then I get after it. And there's not much time to be worrying about other things, right? We have a great workforce. I'm always worried about making sure that they're healthy. We have a big mission in helping prevent the spread of the virus. And so we're always keeping track of that and what's happening. And then last but not least is our everyday mission in support of the great soldiers and civilians and contractors that are out in harm's way, right? We have to make sure we are in full support of what they're doing in Afghanistan, Iraq, and Kuwait, and as well as be prepared to support other forces around the world. So I stay focused pretty much during the day. At home, I'm lucky I get to go home. Susan's always there. Truthfully, she's my rock. So if I do find myself getting adrift, worrying about something too much, she pretty much brings me back to center, right? And allows me to just stay focused on what we're doing. So I'm very lucky there. And then, you know, quite frankly, I go to bed, I sleep well, and I get up in the morning and I go after it again. We will start to think about things if you spend too much time focusing on the wrong things, right? You'll start to drift and you'll start to imagine or think of things way beyond reality. Just focus on yourself, focus on your families, focus on your job, right? Stay strong, stay healthy, and we'll get through this collectively. Really, we can do this. Trust me. As we're hearing some media reports on states opening up I'm very confident that the Secretary McCarthy and the Chief of Staff of the Army, General McConville, are working their way through the decision making on this. They will take in all the information of what's happening in the states, what's happening with the federal government, and then they will give us guidance. And when we get that guidance, we will make sure it gets out to everybody immediately. Until then, right, little simple lesson my mother taught me, everything within moderation, right? As we go forward, I think we'll be all right. So protect yourself and your family. Help us make sure we're doing our mission against the virus, and make sure we're doing our jobs in support of the warfighters are our priorities. And we'll just keep you informed, and we'll move forward slowly with moderation. In that light, I am getting some questions about, will there be change of commands this year at the battalion, brigade level, at the general officer level? My belief is yes, there will be. With that said, the Secretary and the Chief are working through the decision-making process. It'll be based on conditions. It'll be based on our ability to execute, and we'll take them one at a time. We'll work exceptions, right, at acceptable risk to the move, and then they'll be approved at the highest level for execution. So my coaching is plan for success. We'll execute it, and we'll do it the right way, not the hurried way. We'll do it the right way. So more to follow on that, and so just stay calm. Okay, I just again want to say thanks for your time, right? I know it takes somewhere between 5 and 7 minutes to listen to me talk. It's very helpful to me, your feedback. I appreciate all that you're doing every day, and I just want to say thank you for all that you do every day. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay resilient. We can do this.